Hi guys, and welcome to today's chat. So Easter's all over Red Rover, and I was just thinking about things today and what to share. And then I thought, I was given the words, how much do you love yourself? And that's a big question, isn't it? When you really start drilling it down as to what those words mean. We give and give and give and give to everybody else, but how much do we give to ourselves? How much time do we actually take for ourselves? And what does it mean to take time for yourself? And then I thought, okay, let's just get real today. This is all about ascension. We came here to ascend and to expand, and we came here to help this earth, this Gaia, the symbiotic relationship between Gaia and between us. And we came from all over the universes, all over the multiverses, the galaxies, to actually come and assist. So why would you play small when you're on a mission? Why would you not look after yourself to be the best you can be? So the human side of things is always, who do you think you are? You're too big for your boots. You're shining too brightly. Know your place. Know your place in the family. Know your place with your friends, your work colleagues. Basically, don't get too big for your boots. And I don't even know where all that started. So really, do you have to dumb yourself down in order to make somebody else feel a little better about themselves? I just think maybe it's just time for a little bit of re-education. And then I thought about those words. Love yourself. And I don't think there's actually many of us that learn to love ourselves until we're a lot older, because of all the programming of teaching us to always look after everybody else but yourself. And then my guides always say, but when you get in the plane, they say, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you help the next person. So how do you have good relationships with everybody else if you don't have a good relationship with yourself first? If you don't love yourself enough first, what kind of love are you actually giving to everybody else? So I think it's time for some self-loving. And the guide said, this time, on this particular mission, is when you need to love yourself. And when they say love yourself, start nurturing yourself. The things that you just absolutely adore, that fill your heart. So, yeah, so what did I do that filled my heart? I cut all my hair and just gave it a bit more bounce. And what else did I do? Because I can't stand my pale skin with this red hair. So there we go. I put on eyebrows. See, guys? I put eyebrows because those eyebrows make me feel good. They give me definition, and it's not a huge thing to do, but those eyebrows fill my heart. And that's what I did. The other thing that fills my heart are flowers. Look at these beautiful, beautiful, fresh flowers. And a friend gave them to me. And every time I look at them, it just makes me feel so good inside. And then I started thinking about other stuff. I started thinking about untidy houses, dirty cars, messy kitchen drawers, gardens that needed a little bit of clipping, body weight, lots and lots of things. My body weight is not an issue at the moment at all, because I started to love myself. So what I thought was a treat beforehand, having the chocolate after dinner and an ice cream, going out and having that slice of cake, I actually just started saying no, because my guide said to me, You're here to do a job, and we need you to be super quick, responses to be fabulous, and great communication. And so we need your human vehicle to be strong. And they said, how much care are you giving your human vehicle? Ask each body part what it needs to have optimum health. And that includes your thought processes, the judgment of others. And then when it brings it back to what they said, joy, just own yourself, then you don't have to even worry about anybody else anymore, because you're going to be good, and you're going to be wholesome, and you're going to be fabulous, and you're going to love yourself. And then as a result, you're going to be good and fabulous, and you're going to love everybody else because you are happy. You're not waiting for anybody else to fill you up. You're starting to fill yourself up from the inside out instead of everything else. And it just takes the stress and the worry all away. So the other thing I wanted to say was, I want to put on earrings for this little podcast. And I looked through my jewelry, and I'm not a huge jewelry girl, but I found some old earrings I bought at some old antique shop years ago. And I put them on. And you know what? As I was putting them on, I had to laugh, because it's Tuesday morning. And you were told, I was told since I was a little girl, you never wear anything that's shiny during the day. Who makes up these rules and regulations? The other thing they said is, you never wear white in winter. Well, winter's on its way. And guess what, guys? Look here. I've got white jeans on and a white top because I like wearing white. So when are we going to stop listening to these rules and regulations and just start doing something that gives us joy? So here we go, guys. Look, I got the shine on and the sparkle going and the sparkle going. So if the sparkle gives us joy and it's the middle of the day and we're wearing white and it's the middle of winter, who cares? Do something that's fabulous. Isn't that part of loving yourself? So that's what I wanted to say today. Take a long bath if that's what nourishes you. Go for a walk, have long conversations with the people that you love. You know, it can be little things. And if a clean car is what fills you up and you've been sort of ignoring it for a while, then put in the effort, get that clean car, and then sit in it and feel fabulous again. That's all it is. What is it that you love? And are you loving yourself? How much do you love yourself? What time are you giving yourself? Do you have time to connect? Are you drinking water? Do you want this fantastic communication with your guides the way I have with my guides? Because I took the time to stop and listen. And now that I'm listening more, but should I say I'm now hearing them. And as I am proofreading this book, this final printed thing, although I did the hypnosis, although I wrote it all up, now that I'm actually reading it as a book, I'm seeing things for the very first time, and I'm seeing it in a totally different layer. And the messages are profound. I think to myself, how did I not see this in this particular way before? And it's because I wasn't ready to receive it. But since I've started loving myself, I'm losing weight. It's just it's just happening. The relationship with my husband is fabulous. I've got gorgeous friends. And the other thing that's beginning to happen is people are phoning me with the most amazing invitations that are just pouring in. And before, when I so desperately wanted it and I was so lonely, nothing happened. because I didn't love myself. And they obviously felt it. And they certainly didn't want to be around somebody that was throwing a pity party. So I see how it works. So now that I think, oh, okay, you're not so bad. What does that song say? If I wasn't me, would I want to be me? Would I want to hang around with me? And I can actually say at the moment that, yes, I want to be me and I want to hang with me. So lots of love and happy loving yourself.